All right, so we got the carburetors off. We got gasoline everywhere. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Travels. This week we're coming to you from the camper. We're at the R Ranch in Dahlonega and we've got some work to do. I've got a car to work on and a motorcycle to work on. So let's get to it. Okay, so to quote Andrew Camarata from his YouTube channel, the project here today at hand is this Bandit. That's right, this motorcycle is a 1200 Suzuki Bandit. I'm not even sure of the year. It's just the one that I keep up here at the ranch to go riding. And I haven't had the cover on it, so it's filthy. But I had to park it the last time I went for a ride, even though it's got brand new tires, because it was puking fuel like crazy out of the overflow from cylinder number 3 carburetor. The plan for today is to get these carburetors out and replace the float valve and needle assembly that's inside the carb. And hopefully that'll stop it from overflowing like crazy and it'll run great. So let's get started. Or as Jeremy Clarkson would say, cue the music. Alright, so the carburetors are off. Now we need to disassemble them. Not fully. We're not going to go through all of them because this had just a carb clean done probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 months ago. So we don't really need to do much. All we need to do is stop the flooding problem. And that's going to be by going into each one of these float bowls and replacing the float. Now, for those that don't know how a carburetor works, I'm not going to go through the whole theory, but the float portion of it right there works just like your toilet. And if you've had to open up the back of your toilet, you see a little ball or some sort of float. When the float reaches all the way up, it stops the fuel, and when it goes all the way down, or water in the case of the toilet, it allows water to come in, and then when it comes all the way up, it stops the water flow. It's the same thing right here with fuel. This is our float, and our plunger is right down in there. So this is what we're going to be removing on each one of these carburetors to replace. guys, this is what happens sometimes. You order the right parts, they come in, they're the wrong parts. So once I got everything laid out, you can see right there what the issue is. So that's not going to work. This is the body that the float valve sits in, and it's completely the wrong one. So we're going to have to go ahead and just pack everything up here as best we can and get the right parts ordered and finish it another day. Not quite the view we were hoping for. So we managed to get the Buick jumped off and running fine because the battery was low, but the alternator still works just fine. Got about 10 miles down the road and realized she's a little low on water. She started warming up to about 210 degrees. So I figured, okay, I'll stop at the Shell station, pop the cap and let it puke everywhere, fill her all back up and get going again. Problem is, battery didn't charge long enough to get us enough juice to kick it over. So here we sit, waiting for Randy Mercier to come bring jumper cables and get us going again. That's all for this week on Travels. We're headed back home. Puppy's in tow, and we got the AC going, so we're happy. See you guys next week.